Hello, Stars and Sunshines. My name is Zora Starshine. I am late because my grandma wanted me to go to the Costco with her to pick up some of the heavy items. Well, bam.
You're late?
I also got a hot
what time
dog.
were we supposed to start?
2.5, an hour and a half ago.
You've been watching too much 2.5 Men, that's the issue. You only said 2.5 Men out of nowhere.
2.5 Men, you know, casually.
Yeah, you can't stop talking about that sitcom. It's crazy.
Costco hot dog. Costco hot dog.
That was my nickname in high school.
Costco hot dog? Wait, how dare I? How dare I? It is cloudy here. I think it might rain. Hopefully not, because the rain messes with my giants. These we can nude your mouth with nudes again. Ah, no.
Nudes round 2. Let's go.
No, I don't have more spicy noodles. I just got regular ramen. I just have regular ramen. We are cleaning the smelly rat. Where is he? Get in.
Regular
Get in.
ramen
Get in.
nudes. Let's go.
Regular ramen nudes.
Yep. We'll pay you just to hear you slurp.
I think chat really enjoyed my, quite frankly, sus noises last night. Get him!
Oh yeah. They were primo. They were top notch.
In the rat.
Thank you. Slash me lifts arms.
We all want to see how our spicy nude. And
Well, then we got the conversation for you today.
The auto mod filter has been turned off, so good luck, guys. You will likely
maybe
not.
I might just not have auto mod turned on because I've never interacted with it on my stream.
It is an optional thing. These auto mod only slow me down.
There is an added humor of having to manually accept like ball fondler as a term or something.
I just wish that like it carried over through streams instead of, because I've like definitely had to go no automod. You can, that's fine. I don't care. Several times over like the same nasty things.
You say nasty, I say a legitimate form of expression.
Under the Debbie, what's your favorite kind of cheese?
I was a big fan of the Black Bomber Rarebit in the cheese hamper, the 100 pound cheese hamper that Cassie got me one time. That was the one that was like, it was cooked. It was in like a stone tray when it came, and I had to cook it. So it was like melted cheese I was dipping crackers into.
Oh, that's
boy, that was good.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah.
I'm also a fan of melted cheese. My favorite is brie. I like to have it with raspberry.
Like brie and cranberry as well as often. It's a common cheese to find in a cheese selection. That's usually like the one I'll eat last because I save the best to last.
Yeah, you have to save the best for last.
Yeah, so that's like my dessert cheese. When I've gotten through the rest of the cheese, I'm like, oh, now it's time for the brie and cranberry.
Also, I don't know if you saw, but I have in fact put the little cinnamon roll neon light up. It only took me like a couple months. I had to find nails, and then I couldn't find a hammer, so I was stuck for a while. I just like cheese. I put it with almost everything. Ooh, blue cheese with buffalo chicken mac and cheese? That sounds pretty good.
If you said something sus, someone could have bonked you, and then you could have like used that hammer.
Hammer?
Yeah, for hammering in the nails.
You're so right.
Yeah.
I just kept forgetting.
That's how it works.
Yeah, I can just tear it out of the screen.
And it's like a magical girl hammer as well, you know?
Oh, it's so
It's like a card captor Sakura style design.
Sakura?
Yeah?
Sakura, sweetie.
I mean, I feel like I've only ever read that show's name in a while, and I feel like different shows pronounce it differently.
Mm-hmm.
At least in the English dub.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching that like maybe like 20 years ago or something.
Old.
Whoa, how you manage that? Hey.
I would say, oh, I was 20 years ago. No, I technically wasn't even born 20 years ago.
That's wild.
I'm 21 this year.
Do you ever think about the fact that betwixt us, it's like a fantasy elven race, where it's like, yeah, they're an adult, but they're still a child, because our race lives to 10 billion, so we don't consider someone an adult until they've been 50,000. That's what it's like. I was like, yeah, they can own businesses, they can fight in wars from the sweet, tender young age of 7, but we don't consider them an adult until they're at least 50,000.
We just like having children in our wars.
Yeah, you know, it's it's a preference thing.
I was 20 years ago. My birthday's not until July, so I wouldn't have been 1.
Get right, nibber.
My birthday is in 2 months. Yeah, you're right. I would have been born. I'm not very good at math. Can you tell?
It's one of those funny things. It's like ground floor, first floor. You were born, but you were age 0.
Yeah.
Your first year on this earth, that's year 0.
Year 0.
Personally, if anyone's wondering, I fuck with ground floor and first floor to describe the first thing. I feel like it's stupid to go up a flight of stairs and then be on the first floor. So don't no one come in here and be like, Jebby, you're British, right? Can you defend this decision? Because no, I can't.
He can't, or more importantly, he won't.
I mean, what would I even defend it with? Because it's stupid. And there's oil on the floor here.
There's...
Defend it with a ladle.
Grime... Huh. I don't know.
It's a little phallic up there.
Oh. You're a little phallic up here.
Guilty as charged.
Gorfest is really loving that quiet hello button.
Hey there, how's it going? You should record like 18 different variations of me saying hello in a quiet ASMR voice that play whenever someone does a quiet hello.
I feel like that would give me a heart attack.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll do it on my stream.
Yeah, you should.
That's a good idea.
That'd be so funny.
Right I'm gonna record it right now.
Yeah, record it right now. I'll turn off my sprayers. Hey, record it.
This is where we use this time where Aurora can't hear me to talk shit about Froggy Chair.
I can still hear you, Jebby.
Huh? What was that? Huh?
Is Armageddon forgettable? Forgivable. What flavor of Armageddon?
And who's forgiving? Because, you know, if we're talking like the Rapture, then and God is doing the forgiving, God would probably like, sign off on that.
Yeah.
You're like, well, of course I like it. I did it.
Yeah,
the Great Flood did that too.
Crimes charges.
It's... 'Cause I feel like I've got like rot brain. I was like waiting for Gorpez to finish typing, but I'm pretty sure I can't see when someone's typing in Twitch chat.
No, you can't. That's a Discord thing.
I was just like in the corner of my eyes. I'm like, it says Gorpez is typing right now, so I'll just wait until it's done, and that's never been true. I don't know where that came from.
Don't mind me, I'm just casually responding to my wife. Highlight my message. Gorpez is typing. That's pretty
Several people are typing. Chat, important day for everyone here. We need to decide.
Speaking of blue cheese.
Aurora's toggles. Oh.
Looks like blue cheese.
It's very possible. It could also be like space dust.
Yeah. But it looks like blue cheese.
It could be like creme de la creme.
Bad news? What? What happened? You okay? Ever seen the meme of the guy saying, remember, the key to being a good thief is being nice and stealthy. Rick Slindo, like a mouse. That's pretty good for Dean. Creme de la creme, a little egger. Oh my gosh. The Aristocats made fucking, like, crackers and milk look like such a delicacy.
And then you're like, huh. Kind of soggy. Doesn't really have a lot of taste.
Oh, Gorpez, I'm so
like
sorry.
Wet cracker.
Oh my god. When I was like, I think I was 12 when my first therapist retired. I might have been 13. Either way, I was so distraught. I miss her to this day.
You should have clung onto their ankle.
Oh, not therapist, psychiatrist. Oh, my bad. My brain just started going, psychopharmacologist.
Yeah, the main distinction, from what I remember hearing, I'm can be entirely off base, is essentially that a psychiatrist is more to like prescribe you something to help with it, rather than, whereas therapist is just talking through problems.
Yeah.
Good to know I'm not wrong, or unless you're wrong, then that opens up a whole can of worms.
No, I think you're right. Therapist, licensed counselor, psychologist who works with patients to treat their mental health systems, have them manage stress and relationships. Psychiatrist is a medical doctor who can prescribe medication. Okay, yeah. I just started seeing a new psychiatrist fairly recently.
What are they like? Spill the tea.
She's pretty nice. It's a little hard to hear her because she only does like over online stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, we can go inside? I want to go inside.
Yeah, there's a door if you go a little bit more around. Wow. Do you want me to finish off outside and you do inside?
Scaffolding.
Listen, a Wawa works out, alright? It's not that they have like godly power, they work out. It's not that a Wawa could like reshift reality.
A lot of people don't realize it because they assume, because like in real life I'm a little on the chubby side, but I've got some pretty strong arms. It's like the one thing I work out.
Yeah, you know where I go to work out? The library.
I am familiar with Iron Mouse. Oh my gosh, I would give anything to do a commission for Iron Mouse today.
I'll arrange it. We got that rodent familiarity.
I'm just imagining you sliding into Iron Mouse's DMs like, hey, rodent to rodent.
Yeah.
Iron grouse.
I might try that. I might try a rodent to rodent approach. I'm sure no one's ever done that before.
That would be... It would be fucking insane if that worked.
And I'm like... And they're like, what do you want? And I was like, I don't want anything. I don't even watch VTubers. But I have someone very, very important to me that would mean the world to them if you could hang out. Maybe we get a drink together? in like a couple of months' time.
Your best friend
If you
as
could
well,
turn up for
she'd
that
be an
birthday party.
upgrade.
Wow.
Damn. Shots fired at the Welsh.
Yeah, I'll change to a sheep VTuber and I'll be like the wingman. I'll distract the best friend.
God.
And there you go. Then you're in.
Then I'm in.
Yeah.
In with the one, the only Iron Mouse. God, that would be fucking insane. He's so cool.
And yeah, and if like you never spoke to me again after that, I wouldn't even be mad. I wouldn't blame you.
Sorry, Jebby, there's a new rodent on the block.
Yeah, and listen, they got clout. Right, when's the last time you had clout, Jebby?
God.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Can you imagine if I cared about that?
Imagine.
I don't.
After every stream chat,
grenade.
Aurora pulls me to the side and says, "Listen, Jebby, all right, you need to work on your goddamn clout. Not a single person cared about you in that stream."
God fucking damn. Soap grenade. I can equip soap.
Jorpe has unfortunate news for me.
Ooh.
It's penal explosion time. What time zone is this? I might be on like a 5 to 8 hour delay.
Can't be dirty if it's gone. You're so right. Boom.
Chicka boom was my nickname in high school.
You had a lot of nicknames in high school.
Some of them are pretty elaborate.
Yeah, for sure.
You got a pickup line to share? Yeah, I'll take it.
Pickup line.
Seduce me, Gorpez.
Visually responding to...
Like, Gorpez is trying to hit you with a magnum opus pickup line, and you're like...
No, he's hitting you with a
just
magnum
talking to
opus
my
pickup
wife.
line.
No, I kind of slid in there. I kind of took it.
No, it's yours.
It wasn't...
Go for it.
Call me a baker because I'm gonna pound cake.
Ah! That's pretty good.
Not too shabby, Gorpez. You've won this hole.
How's the water
please,
not
you have me a pound cake.
staying on our gun as a bubble? Yeah. Great question.
Next question. Oh, that rocket upper body cleared.
Woo!
I see you. Hey. Hey, you know what? You got some damn good work in there.
I'm a Garrus, you can trust me to be good with my fingers!
You've lost the whole Golpez. It's you can feel its weight clamping down around you.
I want someone to slam me with their controller. I'm a gamer, so you know I don't look up. What does this mean in this context? I don't know.
Yeah, I was desperately searching for that context. I was like, wait, huh? Is that a sex thing? What?
Is that a sex thing? How is that a sex thing?
Yeah, I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, don't worry, neither could I.
But it probably is, you know, so I'm confused.
Ooh, 3 soap bottles to the 3-way sprayer would go crazy. Not a taxidermy, but I'll gladly stuff your beaver! Ah! Oh my god.
There's like a 0.07% chance that person had a pet beaver that they're distraught over the loss of to this day.
Are pet beavers a thing?
You. I said a 0.07% chance.
Not point not? 0.0?
Yeah, you know? 0.07.
Cool.
Yeah,
One
but
more.
everybody
I'm not
else...
French. Oh, that'll work on Cassie.
Oh, oui. Alright, can I have that stricken from the record, please?
You want someone with manual dexterity who knows how to play with your hidden knob? I've been looked at controller in years, but I still know my way around those joysticks. Oh my god, did you hear my dogs go crazy there? The hell?
I did. Do you think that's why the Nintendo GameCube had like the small analog stick that was like the C stick?
Explain.
I think that was like the it's like the clit stick.
The clit stick.
Just gonna finish cleaning up out here.
What the fuck? Okay. Not a sentence I thought I'd hear today.
It's a little out there, but it's an idea. Okay, it's a theory, a game theory. Thanks for watching.
Oh, I miss Matt Pat.
I had a small game theory binge, in like a month or so ago. Of the new content. It was alright. It was more GT Live that I was watching because I needed to like see the gameplay of the things I was about to watch the theories on, you know.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I can't just raw dog a theory. Actually, that's how I started with FNAF. No, I think I saw like Markiplier play it. But I associate FNAF theories with the city of Orsinium in Elder Scrolls Online, because I was wandering around there while I was just stealing things to make money.
Yeah.
And while I was listening to, like, the first 20 videos of the FNAF game theory playlist in a row. I was like experiencing these like one after another like shotgun theories. It was a great time. And I was like, hey, you know what? Artistry in the making. And now look at him, he's in Dead by Daylight.
Clitosaurus.
It's just a mythical creature like all the other dinosaurs.
I think it's more like a unicorn.
No. I'm pretty sure I saw some kind of discussion interview between some well-known figures about the myth of the female orgasm. You know, so I think they're onto something. I didn't watch it, but I got the headline.
Clitoris is like a unicorn because men all deny that it's real, but women always seem to be able to find it.
That is true. There is a unicorn in Elder Scrolls Oblivion that I remember that I think it was like made only like female characters could actually like ride this unicorn.
Oh, that's fun.
And it might have to be something like you'd never murdered someone, or something like that, maybe as well. I can't remember exactly. I remember it having some pretty stringent requirements, but I don't know. Maybe this is like finding Mew under the truck. Are you familiar with Mew under the truck?
No.
The common schoolyard legend of 151st Pokemon Mew, and like schoolyard theories and how they were obtainable in game. They weren't. They were only obtainable through like a distribution event. But it was like, no, what you see, you've got to trade a Pokemon from another game into your game so you can surf across this water to go to this truck in this area you can only go to once in the game, and Mew is under the truck. You can use strength to push the truck out of the way, and then Mew's there. Because these like all moves that you wouldn't have at that time of the game. And it was all a bunch of bullshit, but it was like, schoolyard fact. My uncle works at Nintendo, and he told me this is how you find Mew.
Oh yeah, the classic. No, guys, I'm serious. My uncle works at Nintendo. I promise.
Yeah.
It's real.
That's like pretty much the origin of it, pretty much. Because that's when I was first introduced to it, so it's the first time it ever happened.
Reminds me of the, like, Lavender Town rumors. Like, oh, the music, it's at a certain frequency, so like it's guaranteed to like drive you insane. It's just a little bit weird sounding.
However, Gary is there to pay respect to a Pokemon or something like that. And when you fight him, he has like a Rattata, and he doesn't have a Rattata in his team at that time. So the common theory is that his Rattata died from wounds sustained in combat with you in that fight, and he was being buried in whatchamacallit, Lavender Town.
Yeah. Yeah, probably his
My personal favorite theory. Probably Rattata. I can't remember what level it happened in. I'm kind of got that brain where I'm like, Rattata.
Okay.
He didn't get to level 50.
Mm-hmm.
But Rattata probably was pretty early. Hey, when are you doing a Nuzlocke?
I still need to do that. Oh, I forgot. Oh, no. I need to, like, get a group together.
A group?
A group of people who like Pokemon games.
Yeah.
Nuzlocks are easy. I've never done a Nuzlocke before. And chat voted on me doing black and white as my first Nuzlocke, I think.
It's an alright one.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, that's the main issue. Like, typically when I say Nuzlocke, I'm imagining it's if your Pokemon faints in battle, that means it's dead and you need to put it away.
Yeah.
But you don't have to do that.
That is what a Nuzlocke is, though, isn't it? If your Pokemon faints, you can't use it?
I'm unsure if, like, the terminology is that is the Nuzlocke or if that is hardcore. I think
No.
Nuzlocke primarily means that you can only catch the first Pokemon you encounter in a route.
No, I'm pretty sure it's both. Yeah, hardcore is extra rules than that, but it's Nuzlocke is.
Okay.
You can only count the first one you find in every route, and if it faints, it dies.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I would consider a Nuzlocke to be, but I didn't know if, like, the community was like, no, that's a hardcore, you know.
I think hardcore includes
then you got stuff like.
Hardcore includes like, oh, you can't like use any Pokemon that you get as gifts.
Yeah, but there's also ones where it's like, oh, this is Kaizo Ironmon and stuff like that. You know, there's like all these kinds of variations to rules. I think Kaizo
No healing
Ironmon
items, that's another rule for hardcore.
Yeah, the
About
Kaizo
Nuzlocke. Also,
ones.
hi Carmea.
Hi, Kami. Yeah, the Kaizo ones also, like, you can only use one Pokemon. If you want to swap Pokemon, you have to, like, get rid of the Pokemon you're using once you catch the new one.
Huh.
So you gotta do the entire game for only one Pokemon that can't die.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never done a Nuzlocke before, so it'll be fun when I actually get around to it.
Yeah, that's technically how it goes, because stuff like when you unlock Surf or get a fishing rod, it's like, oh boy, because you can go back to towns and, like, fish in their ponds for extra Pokemon.
We do not make a do Ironmon. Ooh. Yeah. Probably for the best to not make me do that. I think I might cry.
Well, the guy I was watching do it, it was like, I think his Fire Red Kaizo Ironmon was like over 3,000 attempts.
Ooh.
To win. But I mean, so many of them, because I think they were like randomized stats and moves, and all this shit as well on top of it, and randomized evolutions.
Yeah.
And it was like, so you pick a Pokemon, and then your opponent picks a Pokemon, and your Pokemon's moves are trash, and his Pokemon just has moves like counter you, and you die, and you restart. And that's it. That's your entire run.
My God.
Pick a Pokemon, die, go again.
I kind of want to see if Spooks would be down to stream Nuzlocke with me, but I keep forgetting to ask anytime we're doing like Monster of the Week. Will you remind me?
I'll just message Spooks right now.
I think he might be at work.
I'll just call him. I'll just call him.
Ooh. Don't call them at work, Jebby. Don't be insane.
Hey, Spooks.
Yeah, Spooks in the Discord. No, just remind me on Monster of the Week.
I think I'm gonna call him.
No.
I think I'm gonna go sit in a voice chat in the Monster of the Week channel and just keep atting Spooks.
Christ, do not.
And when they go, what? I'm just gonna at them again.
How to make sure they say no.
Kind of annoying that I'm really good at that.
Well, my first design was based on a Cosmog. Oh. If you run into a Cosmog...
I wasn't aware of how... I didn't know how familiar you were.
Oh God, what did you do? Oh God.
What's going on? Get my phone out so I can check.
Mood. Oh God, that's so funny.
Yeah.
How do you want to bet I am gonna forget when she does ask, like, hey, what did you want to ask me about?
Oh.
What did I want to ask you about?
Give me a second, sorry.
Okay, there's a second. During my mortal enemy Spooks of Dawn. What, Gorpez, what? Jeez. Jeez. He's on a pink plate. On a pink plate. Ooh, dirty ass lamp. I hate when the lamps in this game are at this kind of like in the corner angle. They're so hard to clean. Public enemy number 1. What happened between you two? I feel like I missed a chapter.
I think Nibber might have said something that was should have really gotten them cancelled, but he kind of just swept it under the rug and pretended it never happened. But he had an animosity ever since. I think that's what I heard.
I have no. There's a cheese that bugs use to age. Oh. Oh wait, no, sorry. A cheese that uses bugs to age, not bugs that use cheese to age. I'm so smart. I know how words work, I promise. Smart. Ooh.
I like the idea that that's where the holes in the Swiss cheese comes from.
Yeah, you would like your cheese extra buggy.
Extra holy. Because God's light shines upon me.
Known as maggot cheese. Huh. Is it good?
Is it maggoty?
You know that, what is this? Oh, big yes! Ah! Brie is made with a certain kind of fungus. And that certain kind of fungus has been so inbred that there's a chance that, Brie as we know it today with the extra white rind might be going extinct.
I was unaware of that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like an Andy and Lele cheese situation.
Oh my god.
That's pretty cool.
Maggots have been known to jump out of the cheese into people's eyes. Oh dear god. I no longer think I want the maggot cheese.
That's insane. It's not the plot of Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, kinda. Close enough. It adds. I have a giant wedge of water. Pecorino Romano in a fridge. Costco baby. Costco cheese.
Pecorino Romano.
Costco cheese.
Cheese in bulk.
That Costco, got that cheese, got the Costco cheese.
Not as tasty as people cheese.
Cheese? Oh, ew.
That's what Jorpez said.
I hate that people call you know what dick cheese. I hate the implications of that so much. It's so gross.
Let's explore that, shall we?
Nope.
Let's explore why you're uncomfortable with that.
No. Playing a colony game where zombies try to outrun your outposts and your primary defenses go with knives is clearly London. There's no place like London. Yes, there's no
High five.
place like London.
You had to keep singing it and one up me, didn't you?
I got everything.
I'm watching it.
Hi, Lemon. Ooh, Elden Ring. How was that? Well, come on in. How was stream? What did you stream?
Schmelden Ring. You just said it.
No, but I still get to ask.
No, you don't.
Ooh. Shush.
Even if they stream the wrong game by accident.
Which neither of us has ever done once in our life.
No, I'm perfect.
That would be so silly. Why would we ever do that? It's going pretty good. We're a little late to start because of me, but that's okay.
Hey. Who's really to blame here?
My grandma who walked in 15 minutes before I set up, like, hey, do you want to go to Costco?
No, I think we can trace it further back up the lineage. Like one of those things where it's like, oh well, that wouldn't have happened if this never happened. So, what's like the earliest ancestor you can like point a finger at and blame?
I don't actually know my ancestors very well.
I mean that's pretty same, to be honest.
Ay.
But I mean, we can probably trace it back to like
Hi, Micah.
people coming over in the boats. If they hadn't like settled America.
Oh yeah, you're so right. If they hadn't settled America, there would never be an American war.
Mm-hmm.
Vikings? Nah,
Yeah,
pilgrims. That's a IRL me popping my lips, baby.
You don't have a toggle like a JB7 sniff?
Right! Hi!
I like the enthusiasm.
Hi!
So what? I keep trying to steer the conversation back. What we're doing about your toggles?
Oh, right! In the polls chat of the Cryptstars Discord, we are taking suggestions for a poll. You guys are going to be able to suggest any kind of toggle, and then we will, or to be clear, a toggle is like, for example, I have this like, like scared kind of toggle. I also have autism eye toggles. But it could also be like, oh, I want a toggle where like you have horns, or you have like little cat ears, or like I want a toggle where you wave. Anyway, you guys can suggest pretty much anything in the polls chat. Yeah, it is eyes. And
I suggested you transform into an armadillo and roll down and attack a car, and apparently that was a little bit too intricate.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do that, but I can do anything within reason, and we will pick.
If you got any ideas that aren't stupid,
3, not just 1, not just 2, 3. The top 3 toggles suggested will be implemented into this model. So just remember that this is a chibi model, and we're not gonna... I refuse to do anything particularly sexual.
I mean, when you think about it, popping that pussy ain't sexual. It's quite like solemn in a way.
It's okay. You can have stupid ideas.
I'll just...
There's a big difference between stupid and sexual. But yeah, you guys can suggest pretty much anything you want.
Oh, I did say if the ideas ain't stupid, but I meant like just shapeshift into an armadillo and roll away and attack a car. That's an example of one that's
in live 2D, please.
Yeah.
But
I just keep thinking of shapeshifting.
I will take any idea that is suggested this week, and at the end of the week we will have a poll that will be up for a week, so that as many people can vote on it as possible. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas and you want me to tell you if they're doable or not, let me know.
I was just like, Maybe there could be one where you inspect and appraise an artesian well.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I can't help it. Every single idea that comes in my head is a special level of stupid.
I cannot make miracles. I am still a live 2D noob.
You call yourself a goddess.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I do.
One of these teacups needs a scrubbing.
Rubbin.
Got it.
Nice. I can't do anything transformation-wise. I'm sorry, I can't.
What about if you don't transform and you attack a car?
There's no car! What the fuck?
Now, you see, the funny thing about, and I apologize for using kind of a banned word here, the Transformers look like normal robots, but they transform into cars. You could have something like that happen.
I'm gonna leave.
I wouldn't blame you.
God.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Give it that 76 cents.
Apparently there's some muck on this. I don't see it.
You? Oh, that. Okay. I couldn't find where the pot plant was.
No cars! Stop it with the fucking cars! My God.
You are not going to believe an idea I've had for my 3.0 model.
I'm not making you a car rat.
Lightning McQueen style.
I'm not making you a Lightning McQueen car.
And why, pray tell, will you not?
You know why!
Because it's stupid.
Yes! Stop wheezing at me!
Oh yeah, I could be driving a car like Stuart Little.
Oh my God.
Of Tickle You From the Inside fame.
Is that where that's from?
Yeah.
Of course you'd know that.
I was told by either you or Cassie that's where it's from.
I had no idea.
I think it's like the cat's like threatening to eat Stuart, and he's like, "How about you tickle me from the inside, mouse boy?"
Yay, it's done.
Woo! Is that
Woo!
it? Is that the end of Wallace and Gromit?
I think it is.
What a mucky rocket.
Yeah, that's Wallace and Gromit for us.
Well, now we've got 2 Muckington files to do.
2 Muckington files?
Yeah, one came out today.
Wow. Is the Muckington
Never been
file
done before. I think it's in special.
Oh, Muckington Files Part 5.
There's
The
part 5
add-on is
and there's
available
part
from purchase
6.
and download.
Oh. Might have to quickly download these.
Yeah.
I thought it would, because it's free update, I thought it would just come with it.
Yeah, it's a free